wearing the uniform of our country, doing everything I can to ensure that those I love thousands of miles away are safe and free. The basics of why we put the uniform on. But to be out here with these men in the front row, in case you don't know, veterans of Iwo Jima, who in just a few days we're going to honor. Is that better? You couldn't even hear me and you were faking it. I was trying to sound off as best I could. Now that sounds better. In the front row, we have veterans of Iwo Jima, who 80 years ago gave more than we can even conceive. And in a couple days, we're going to honor what they did 80 years ago. Something those Americans thousands of miles away understood in some sense was going on. They knew there was a dangerous conflict halfway around the world that needed to be fought against vicious enemies to preserve freedom at home. And there were young men, and I look at this row and I see young men who answered that call, stood up and said, I will defend my nation in far-flung places, taking on impossible missions that average, everyday Americans cannot even conceive of. I look at this row, and then I look out at this group, and I see young men and young women willing to answer the exact same call 80 years later. I see soldiers, airmen, Marines, sailors. It's always Marines that sound off.